Diddy's 26-year-old son, Christian, who was handcuffed and questioned during the LA raid, also posted for the first time. Christian is accused of drugging, violently attacking, and sexually assaulting a staff member on a yacht. Christian denies the allegations, and the case is ongoing.
Breaking news from Lower Manhattan now. Sean Diddy Combs will not get out of jail on bail. A federal judge has denied his latest request. In the decision, the judge said prosecutors provided clear and convincing evidence to support a risk of witness tampering. Combs is accused of contacting a witness in June before they testified to the grand jury. The hip-hop mogul is accused of trafficking and racketeering. Combs has pleaded not guilty and is being held at the Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn.
Sean Diddy Combs is in deeper trouble than anyone imagined. 4 times he's begged the court for bail. 4 times he's been denied. But what if I told you this isn't just about him? Investigators believe Diddy's kids may be part of an orchestrated effort to intimidate witnesses and tamper with evidence. While details are still emerging, these allegations raise serious questions about just how far Diddy's influence extends, even within his own family. Beneath the surface lies a chilling story of secret networks, witness threats, and a system finally pushing back against power and money.
Family members of music mogul Sean Diddy Combs arrived at a federal courthouse in New York as his attorneys urged a judge to release Combs on a $50 million bond. They argued Combs should be placed on home confinement in a 3-bedroom New York City apartment under 24/7 monitoring by full-time security.
Just a few days ago, Diddy stood before a judge for the 4th time, pleading to be released on bail. He offered everything he could, from multi-million-dollar properties to his entire bank account, just to get out. But the judge wasn't buying it. Prosecutors have made it crystal clear Diddy is not only a flight risk, but a serious danger to the case itself. With over 120 alleged victims and a growing list of witnesses, this isn't just a legal battle. It's a fight for accountability.
The Sean Diddy Combs case.
Defense attorneys are requesting he be released on bail and placed on home confinement.
2 judges have shut down previous efforts, saying there's enough evidence he's a danger to the community to obstruct justice and intimidate witnesses. Today, his attorneys made another case for home confinement. One of his attorneys argued the notes seized were subject to attorney-client privilege. Tuesday, a judge ordered prosecutors to destroy several pages of the notes.
Here's what makes this story even more shocking. Despite all his wealth and connections, Diddy is fighting like a cornered animal. Why? Because he knows the stakes. If he's convicted, it could mean the end of his empire. Now, let's get into what the courts don't want you to miss. Prosecutors allege that Diddy has built a covert network of loyalists tasked with intimidating witnesses and erasing evidence. This isn't speculation. Insiders are saying that witnesses who initially came forward are suddenly recanting or going silent. Why would that happen? It doesn't take a genius to connect the dots. Private investigators' threats and money can silence a lot of people, but not everyone. And here's the twist. There's growing evidence that Diddy is allegedly using encrypted messaging apps to communicate with his team from behind bars. If true, this would mean he's actively working to undermine the case even while locked up.
So the judge wants to wait until next week to render a decision as to whether or not he's going to let Combs out on bail ahead of his criminal trial here in New York in May. So he wants both sides, Combs' legal team and prosecutors, to send him a letter Monday by noon, laying out whether or not they believe Combs has broken any laws while behind bars at that Brooklyn jail, the Metropolitan Detention Center. I want to tell you what they're saying. Prosecutors spent a long time saying that Combs is obstructing justice, and I know, Laura, we've talked a lot about this, from behind bars. They say that he's taking part in these 3-way phone calls, which is against the rules there at the jail, and that he's been using other inmates' phone access codes, which is a big no-no. They also say that he has been part of this orchestrating this PR campaign with his family and his team while behind bars, and they point to an Instagram post that you see on the screen.
All right, sing happy birthday to Daddy.
We love you too.
Love you, Pops.
I can't wait to see y'all.
Yeah.
Can't wait to see y'all. And I just want to say I'm proud of y'all. Proud of y'all.
That was earlier this month for his 55th birthday, and you can actually hear him on the phone talking to his family, and they're saying that he's trying to taint. Combs' team says that all of this that he's doing, these are minor infractions that lots of inmates take part in behind bars.
And it's not just witnesses who are at risk. According to some rumors, even the judge presiding over this case has been targeted for intimidation. While there's no direct proof yet, the possibility alone raises serious questions. Can justice truly be served when someone with this much influence is involved? Let's talk about Diddy's alleged secret network. According to prosecutors, Diddy has built a team of loyalists, people willing to do whatever it takes to protect him. From intimidating witnesses to destroying evidence, this network operates in the shadows, silencing anyone who dares to speak out. And this isn't just speculation. Multiple witnesses have reportedly changed their stories or disappeared altogether.
Now here's an interesting story. So there is a lawsuit that's been filed against Diddy because he allegedly dangled a woman off of the 17th floor balcony of I guess maybe a hotel or a building. Diddy has now been accused of dangling a woman off a West Coast apartment building balcony in Rage 8 years ago. Now this 17-page complaint declares the only purpose of dangling someone over the balcony is to them or to intentionally terrorize them and rob them of any concept of domination of their own bodily autonomy and safety. Now her name is Brianna, but she goes by Banna.
Prosecutors believe Diddy's influence is directly responsible for these sudden turnarounds. And it's not just about intimidation. There are claims that key evidence tied to the case has mysteriously disappeared. Prosecutors are investigating whether Diddy's inner circle, including his children, might have been involved in these cover-ups. If true, this could add an entirely new layer of complexity to an already explosive case. It's important to note that these are just allegations at this point, but the implications are huge. If Diddy's family is found to be complicit, it could not only damage their reputations, but also strengthen the prosecution's case against him. Witnesses already fear speaking out, and now with these new claims, the pressure to stay silent is greater than ever.
There's a whole public relations side of this. Diddy is going to want to put up a front of an innocent person. And sometimes the best defense is a good offense. Right now, investigators are going through the evidence that they seized. What they're really looking for are videos of the alleged abuse. If prosecutors have that information, we're talking about days or weeks before Diddy is charged. He may go to prison for the rest of his life.
So what do you think? Are these allegations just another way to stack the deck against Diddy? Or could his kids really be involved in something this serious? Imagine this if Diddy's kids really are involved. What does it say about the lengths someone will go to protect their legacy? And more importantly, what does it mean for justice when even witnesses are afraid to speak? Before we wrap up, it looks like Diddy has something he wants to say to all of you. Let's hear it straight from the man himself.
Yo, what's up? It's your boy Diddy. Celeb Insider is serving you the hottest, juiciest updates on all the drama you need to know. You don't want to miss this, so like the video, drop a comment, and hit that subscribe button right now. Stay locked in, because Celeb Insider is where the truth comes to play. Let's go.